That is correct. What does this symbol represent? A. Transformer. B. Circuit breaker. C. Ceiling outlet. D. Switch. That is correct. What is the unit of electrical current? A. Kilos. B. Amperes. C. Volts. D. Conductors. That is correct. The metal inside the windings of a transformer is called A. Copper. B. Load. That is correct. A service entrance does not include A. Meters. B. Switches. C. Circuit breakers. D. Outlets. That is correct. Which electrical drawing shows the loads supplied by one circuit breaker? A. That is correct. Which electrical drawing shows how power is distributed to all the buildings? A. That is correct. Which of the following symbols is not shown in the diagram? A. Panel board. B. Overhead ceiling fixture. C. Duplex outlet. D. Floor outlet. That is correct. How many wires are inside each conduit in this diagram? A. 0. B. 1. C. 2. D. 3. That is correct.
What kind of wiring is flexible yet surrounded by a metal sheath? A. Conduit. B. Greenfield conduit. C. MC cable. D. Romex cable.
That is not correct. Which of the following materials is not a good insulator? A. That is correct. A wire measuring 1 mil in diameter has a cross-sectional area of 1 A. inch. That is not correct. The potential difference that causes the breakdown of insulation is called A. The break. That is not correct. Which of the following tapes is best for use on motor connections? A. Rubber. B. Friction. C. That is correct. When installing conductors, the kind and amount of protection required does not depend on A. How the conductors are installed. B. Where the conductors are installed. C. The kind of conductors being installed. D. How the conductors are used. That is not correct. Which of the following is not a purpose of a raceway? A. To prevent physical damage to the wiring. B. To allow electrons to flow easily. C. To prevent chemical damage. D. To protect people and property. That is not correct. Where oil, water, certain chemicals, and corrosive gases might be present, you can use A. Seal-tight conduit. That is correct. The NEC specifies that conduit is not to be filled to more. That is correct. What is the main purpose of soldering an electrical splice? That is correct.
The NEC is nationally used as the standard for electrical A. Engineering, B. Installations, C. Maintenance, D.
That is correct.
In which NEC chapter or chapters would you find information on special occupancies, equipment, and conditions? A. 1 through 4, B. 5 through.
That is correct.
A vertical rule in the left margin of an NEC article indicates that A. Information has changed, B. New material has been added.
That is correct.
Which of the following locations is not covered by the NEC?
That is correct.
Article 100 includes A. Definitions, B. Formatting information, C. Tips, D. Warnings vital to the application and.
That is not correct.
NEC Chapter 2 covers, among other things, A. Hazardous locations, B. Motors, C. Overcurrent protection, D. Wiring materials.
That is not correct.
The main topic of NEC Chapter 3 is A. Communications, B. Grounding, C. Guarding.
That is correct.
Hazardous locations containing combustible dusts are classified.
That is correct.
Elevators, welding machines, swimming pools, and other special equipment is the subject of NEC Chapter A. 4, B. 5, C. 6, D.
That is correct. Groups. B. How the conductors are connected. C. How current is induced in the conductors. D. All of the above. That is correct. What makes the rotor turn in an induction motor? A. The switching mechanism. B. That is correct. If the potential differences in a three-phase motor are 120 electrical degrees apart, how far apart are the currents? A. 9. That is not correct. If 3 AC cycles are required to produce 1 mechanical revolution of the field, how many poles does the motor have? A. 2. B. 3. That is correct. The difference between the speed of the magnetic field and the speed of the rotor is called. That is correct. The rotor of a motor runs at 1,710 RPM, and the synchronous speed is 1,800 RPM. What approximately is the motor's slip? A. 90 RPM, B. 105%, C. 95%, D. 5%. That is not correct. What happens to the frequency and magnitude of the current induced in the rotor when the rotor reaches synchronous speed? A. Both increase. That is correct. The rotor frequency depends on the A. Rotor conductors, B. Rotor inductance, C. Amount of. That is correct. If you increase the load on a motor beyond its full load point, the greatest effect of the increase in slip is in A. Increasing the power factor, B. Decreasing the power factor, C. Increasing the current, D. Decreasing the current. That is not correct. All the factors listed below have a part in determining the amount of torque developed by a motor, except the A. Way current is induced in the rotor. That is correct. Dual-element cartridge fuses are designed mainly for A. High-voltage installations, B. Home lighting circuits, C. That is not correct. Standard NEC one-time and renewable cartridge fuses rated at up to 10,000 amperes are classified as A. Class G, B. Class H, C. That is correct. According to the NEC, plug fuses may not be used. That is correct. Glass tube fuses may not be used in A. Automotive circuits, B. High voltage control circuits, C. That is correct. The action of an ambient compensated circuit breaker depends only. That is correct. The interrupting ability of molded case circuit breakers is A. Determined by the size. That is correct. The function of a dashpot is to A. Amplify the motion of the armature in a circuit breaker, B. Prevent. That is correct. Which kind of delay provides a tripping time measured in AC cycles? A. Instantaneous. That is correct. When a circuit breaker trips, what is the first step you should take? A. Inspect the. That is correct.